Hi guys, this is Kacy Patey of the Inspired Office, and the topic this week is how do you hold yourself accountable, or what role does accountability play in your business? And in the last year or so, accountability has played a huge role in my business, perhaps the single most important role. As I may have mentioned before, about a year ago, I joined a mastermind program. And part of that mastermind program is an accountability buddy. So we, of course, have meetings in person with the large groups and topic phone calls, and there are many components to this mastermind group. But one that has been most important for me is what happens outside of the meetings. And that's the accountability buddy system that we have. So I've had 3 buddies now. We've changed after each meeting. But basically, the way it works is you choose a buddy from the mastermind group. And this is something you can do. You don't have to be in a mastermind. Just find a like-minded friend or somebody. But we choose buddies from our group, and we agree to talk to them every weekday for 5 minutes. And I would say, at least with the second buddy I had, I'm very new with the first buddy, which is Jordana, Miss Monday. But we're doing pretty good. I'll get to that in a second. But with the second buddy I had, that was for a good 3 months. We were religious about it. I mean, every single day. And if for some reason we weren't able to check in, we would commit to sending an email. So the way the calls are supposed to work is you say, what did you do yesterday? So on and so forth. What do you plan on doing today? So on and so forth. And then you switch. And that's it. The calls aren't supposed to be more than 5 minutes long. Ours usually were, but I can't even begin to tell you how helpful that's been for so many reasons. Because if you're working on something or pretend to be, then you can't come back to your buddy, 3, 4, 5 days in a row and say, I haven't done it, I still haven't done it, I'll do that tomorrow. Accountability, that's exactly it. And it's just, I've done so many things that I didn't want to do, but I knew I should do. If you read your day out to your accountability buddy and they realize you have more time in your schedule than you may see, then they'll suggest that you do more things. If there's something on my list that I don't want to do, which there was recently, and Jordana is my buddy now, she had me break it down and she said, you know what, just do half of it. Just write half of the letter and come back to me tomorrow and tell me that you've done it, which I did, and I wouldn't have done it without her. So the accountability buddy system has been invaluable. I can't even begin to tell you. If you, again, aren't in a mastermind group, but you have a friend who's moving forward with something, or a fellow entrepreneur, it doesn't even have to be somebody you know very well or technically like very much, because it's not so much a coaching system as it is just simple 5 minutes. What did you do yesterday? What are you doing today? And the accountability another accountability level I've experienced is just the greater accountability of my mastermind group. It's a client attraction group. You can look up clientattraction.com. But our gold mastermind level is about 70 people. And we've met 3 times in person. We meet 2 days up in Connecticut. And those meetings have been a few months apart, maybe 4 months apart. And what's so exciting about those is at the end of each meeting, you walk away with so much you want to do and want to implement. And we all leave with, at least 10, 20 things that we are so excited to do and we know we can do. But if the next meeting, for whatever, weren't coming, if it was just a 1-meeting gig, then there's nobody to hold you accountable, because you really want to come back to Connecticut for the next meeting and show everybody all that you've done. Our coach, Fabian, actually also holds an implementation contest. So how's that for accountability? She tricks us into turning these things into fun contests. Another thing I do is, Jordana, of course, is my daily 5-minute buddy. But there's a friend of ours who's part of the program who lives up in Montreal. And every Friday morning now, the 3 of us are setting aside 1 hour to do a sort of mastermind brainstorm call, where we each get 20 minutes to just flesh out a problem or issue or any business issue we have, and then the 3 of us together sort of brainstorm and mastermind a solution for the other. So in 60 minutes, Three of us get 20 minutes of, that is more of a coaching call than an accountability call. And man, I could go on and on because I have two local friends here in DC who I meet with about once a month. We go out to dinner, and the three of us, of course, give each other homework assignments. Or usually there are two main things that we want to get done. For example, the last meeting, my goal was to finish my speaker's bio before our next dinner, and I did that. So the thing is, whoever does not finish their goal buys the other two dinner. Nobody's bought anybody dinner yet because that's been enough of an incentive for us to get our stuff done. So hopefully that gives you a few different ways to hold yourself accountable. Long story short, I say go for the daily one. It sounds grueling, but it's not. It'll be one of the most important things you've ever done for you, yourself, your business, your procrastination, your time management. So just, keep your feelers out this week for somebody who you think would be a good match. Just 5 minutes a day is all it takes. So happy accountability building, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.